Hey everybody, welcome back. You got JHaubz here, and we're going to continue with our playthrough of Starcraft. So this will be episode 5 of my Waffle request series. That's a series where my wife makes a request for me to play a specific game, and I play through it, mostly for plot points. So if you're looking for like a mission play-by-play of Starcraft, this isn't going to be the episodes for you. But we are going to be picking up with episode 3, the Protoss campaign today. Let's get it started. Let's see what they do now. The Fall. The Zerg Overmind has succeeded in invading the Protoss homeworld of Ire and has embedded itself into the crust of the planet. Now, as the agents of the sinister Overmind spread chaos and destruction across the face of Ire, the stalwart Protoss defenders prepare themselves for the coming onslaught. First strike.
Entaro Adun, Executor. I am Judicator Aldaris. I have been sent by the Conclave to serve and counsel you. The former Executor, Tassadar, was commanded to halt the Zerg progress in the Terran sector by burning the infested human worlds. Unfortunately, he disregarded his orders and attempted to destroy the Zerg while sparing the Terrans from the flame. Clearly, Tassadar has failed us. You must not. The Conclave has dictated that our first priority is to strengthen our defenses. You must reinforce our outpost in Antioch and make certain that the province does not fall to the Zerg. Your old comrade, Praetor Phoenix, will meet you there and assist you in this endeavor.
Alright, let's get started. Oh, guess what? We start in the middle of nowhere and away from the base. Yay!
Confirmed. Commencing. Lockpile.
Oh look, it's a Vespian Kaiser. Randomly. Hey guys, hey. Don't gotta be jerks. Don't gotta be jerks. Okay, we clearly weren't supposed to go this way. If I wasn't cheating, we'd be screwed right now. Phoenix!
Entaro Adun, it is good to see you once more upon the field of battle. Alas, all of our probes were lost in the last Zerg attack, and we had no resources with which to replace them immediately.
It's another basics level, yay! I'll gonna skip most of this. Okay, time to go fight the Zerg. Oh god, guys, just move. Why are you guys so bad on the ramps? Get moving. Oh god, they're so bulky.
The warriors have engaged the enemy and marched across hundreds of worlds together. I never imagined that we would be fighting on Ire. The Zerg are indeed worthy foes.
Too bad they're dead. Okay, next. Into the flames.
Entaro Adun, Executor. Your defense of Antioch has restored my faith in the Templar caste. I admit that Tassadar's desertion had shaken my faith.
Indeed, Aldaris.
Oh shit.
Hope that the Judicator would put more faith in their Templar brethren.
Tassadar, where have you
Be
been?
silent, Judicator. There is no time to waste. I have much to tell you. As you know, the Zerg vanished after the fall of the Terran world of Tarsonis. And though the Conclave bid me return home, I was compelled to remain. A powerful psionic call drew my attention to a remote barren world named Char. Apparently the call was answered by others as well. For upon Char, I encountered those who were once our brethren, the Dark Templar.
Consorting with the Fallen Ones is heresy.
Enough! Hear me, Executor. For I have learned much from the Dark Templar Prelate, Zeratul. The Overmind controls its minions through agents called Cerebrates. Strike down the Cerebrates, and the swarms will surely fall.
Executor, Tassadar may be right. If you can keep the Zerg occupied, my force may be able to penetrate their perimeter and slay the abomination.
I pray we can trust you, Tassadar.
Prick.
Already I can sense the taint of the Fallen One's influence on your mind. You must return to Aya at once.
My concern is for the safety of Ire, not the judgments of the Conclave. I will return when the time is right.
Bitch. Alright. Here we go. Drat, it's a time. I can't speed it up.
JHaubz, thus I serve.
Lost the Zerg. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Our forces are ready to advance on the Cerebrate.
Executor, we are in position. I await your orders.
Oh, okay. Oh.
JHaubz.
Press forward, man. Okay. Phoenix, get the Cerebrate. Everybody attack! We did it.
Remain behind and observe the effects of our attack. Return to the Citadel. I shall notify you when the brood becomes erratic.
Thank you, Phoenix. Next. Higher ground.
Executor, I bring news most dire. The Cerebrate that we thought we had killed has arisen again. The creature's battered form was reincarnated despite the considerable damage we inflicted upon it. Even now, the Cerebrate drives its brood in preparation for their next offensive.
It is as I feared. It was folly to believe Tassadar could be trusted. The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute. For attacking defenseless Cerebrates is not the way of true Protoss warriors.
Wow!
We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage. Executor, we shall lead our main strike force to the province of Sion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the Sons of Ire. Praetor Phoenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antioch from any further assaults.
Adun be with you, Executor. Bring swift death to the enemies of Ire.
Protoss are such classists. I see scouts. Get him! Get him! Ah.
Contact. Upgrade complete. Awaiting command. Contact. Contact.
Moving out.
Contact now calls. Some Protoss. Waiting command. I long for combat. JHaubz for vengeance.
Guys, just get down the ramp. Just do it. We can do it. Just get down the ramp, guys.
The warriors have engaged the enemy. Executor, Antioch is under attack by overwhelming Zerg forces.
Oh shit!
Praetor, you must hold your position for as long as possible. Fight on, brave Phoenix, and know that the gods watch over you. Entaro Adun.
We should go help him. The Zerg hive cluster near the Scion province was destroyed, but the Protoss forces paid a high price for their victory. Praetor Phoenix, hero and steward of the Templar, was killed during the assault. The Conclave, convinced that its stratagems are winning the war against the Zerg, have let down their guard and turned their attention to personal matters. The Judicator Aldaris was ordered to find and arrest the wayward Tassadar and bring him home to stand trial for his crimes of treason. Now, with only a small fleet for protection, Aldaris and the Executor have traveled to the ash world of Char, hoping that Tassadar is still somewhere to be found. I didn't know they were being that dumb.
Executor, I know that you were reluctant to leave Ire in this dark hour.
Yeah,
and
duh.
you still grieve for the loss of your comrade, Phoenix. But remember that he lived and died as a Templar. He has reached the Kala's end. There is no greater glory than that. We Judicator are called to look beyond such matters, to ensure the safety and future of our people. It is not the Zerg, but the rogue Tassadar, who represents the greatest threat to us now.
You're an
If he
idiot.
is allowed to spread the Dark Templar's tainted influence to Ire, all will be lost. We will find him and bring him to judgment. Tassadar claimed that this world was abandoned by the Zerg just prior to the invasion of Ire. Yet I still sense a lingering darkness here. Be prepared for anything, Executor. If there are still Zerg on this world, then they must surely know of our arrival.
Yeah, Kerrigan's here, you son of a bitch. You Judicators are idiots. Okay. Alright. Okay, we have a beacon. Oh, we have a High Templar. That's not gonna end poorly. And now we enter the pretty distinct difference between the Protoss versus the other two races you can play in this game. Is one, the size of the units, two, the supply it takes to build the units, the cost of them to build the units, and then the heavy psionic abilities of even the more basic units that you get. So, like, for example, this High Templar can do Psionic Storm, which does like an area of effect for a couple of seconds of like lightning and does a bunch of damage to any enemies inside it. And it can also make hallucinations of units where it makes like a copy of it that doesn't do any damage, but it like takes no space and your opponent can't tell whether it's a real one or a fake one. So, and that's just the very basic psionic abilities that the Protoss can do. So, I don't typically use them too heavily, just because they can't attack, but there's a psionic storm for it. But yeah, let's keep on moving forward. We got Pylon J. Somehow this means something. Oh, there's a base. Okay. Hey.
Aldaris, Executor, How is it that you've come here? I was about to abandon all hope of rescue.
I have come to arrest you and bring you home to Aya to stand trial.
'Cause I'm a dick.
Arrest me? Ire burns at the touch of the Zerg. You travel all this way to arrest me?
Don't let it get to you, man. This happened to me once.
Who is this human, Tassadar?
The name's Jim Raynor, pal. And I won't be talked down to by anybody. Not even a Protoss.
Amusing. Tassadar, your taste in companions grows ever more inexplicable. Executor, prepare to take Tassadar into
Executor,
custody.
wait. I do not know what they have told you about me. But what I have done for Ire. Help me find Zeratul and his Dark Templar. They alone can defeat the Overmind Cerebrits. Once we have won, I shall gladly submit myself to the judgment of the Conclave.
Unthinkable. You presume that we would side with the Dark Ones as you have? You have gone quite mad, Tassadar.
You shall speak of them with respect, Aldaris. Executor, there is much that I can explain to you. If only you'll help me find Zeratul.
I mean, I got no problem with it, so sure. What in the world?
I've been surrounded. I heed thy call.
Well, I guess you should become an Archon with your buddy over there.
How may I help?
Hooray!
Upgrade complete.
Hey, they say a cheat code.
Time you're ready. Oh yeah.
You have my thanks, Executor. Now let us find Zeratul and speed our way home.
Okay. Choosing sides.
Executor, by following Tassadar and attempting to rescue the Dark Templar, you have openly defied the will of the Conclave.
Yes, I have.
Abandon this mad scheme now, and the Conclave may show you mercy.
Don't let him control you, Executor. The Judicator have long since steered the actions of the Templar to their own ends. It's time we acted of our own accord.
Ah, Tassadar, have you fallen so far? To think that you were our brightest hope, our most beloved son. Now you are everything that we are not. You are lost to us. Not only have you damned yourself, but you have damned those who have followed you.
Such is the price for our race's salvation, Judicator. I have been here with the Dark Templar these last few months. While I helped them in their fight against the Zerg, I learned many of their secrets from the Prelate, Zeratul. Apparently, the energies which empower the Dark Templar also course through the Overmind and its Cerebrits.
The same Cerebrits which you told us to destroy. Your advice was useless, for the creature was reincarnated before our eyes.
Unfortunately, yes. Your attack on the Cerebrit failed because the energies that you wield are useless when used directly against the Overmind and its Cerebrits. Only the Dark Templar's power can truly harm the Zerg. That is why we must rescue Zeratul and return him to Ire.
You were warned, Executor. The Conclave will not be pleased.
That's okay, the Conclave will be dead if they don't listen. But that's okay. Okay. We're looking for Zeratul.
How may I help?
You could stop me a little bit. What the hell am I then? Tell you we're gonna be a little bit, and I'll be a little bit. Oh my god. Sure, sure.
Teleport successful. Contact Kokolai. Teleport successful. Engage the enemy.
What's that? Terrence.
Protoss Commander, this is General Edmund Duke of the Terran Dominion Armada. You are in violation of our airspace
What?
and have endangered human lives in your reckless attack against the Zerg. I order you to withdraw your ships immediately. If you fail to comply, I will not hesitate to open fire upon your vessels.
General Duke, I am Tassadar, and you are well known to me. Whatever leniency I extended to you and your comrades before may have been in error. If you persist in halting our course, we will burn your pathetic fleet down to the last man.
I'm gonna have to assume that was a hostile response.
B, you know it.
Awaiting command. Contact. It will be done. Standing by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no. So sorry. Did you run into my entire armada at once? Well, anyway, Duke was nowhere to be found. And so we just kill off the Terran Zerg. So we bring Tassadar to the beacon.
Of course. Shall be done. Torikala!
We made it, yeah. He's way too relaxed for this to be Char.
Hey, Sergeant! Sarge! Hey!
You will immediately tell me why you have called me from my desk, Private.
Protoss unit, Sarge! Coming through the South Pass! It looks broke!
Kill it!
Oh yeah, yeah! Feel that hot love right up your tailpipe!
BT does. Into the darkness.
Executor, I sense that Zeratul and his brethren are close by, but I have been unable to make contact with them. I fear they may be in grave danger. We must scour this area immediately and find the Dark Templar, lest they be overcome by the Zerg.
Sure. Oh, not one of these again.
I hear you. Tarakala! How may I help? Of course.
Only 2 zealots?
For Adun.
Mind if we tag along?
No.
How may I help?
I guess
It shall
not.
be done.
Rock and roll.
Teleportation field activated.
Hello.
Your will?
Give me something to shoot.
How may I help?
Jacked up and good. Did you hear that?
I didn't. Oh God! Shoot it!
I hear you.
Like, this level is really funny to me because, like, all the narrow corridors and whatnot, they give you Marines because they know they made Protoss too big for these.
I hear you.
Like, you could move Zealots and you can move Templar. That's about
How
it.
may I help?
Everything else is too bulky. Case in point, the Dragoon. Gosh darn it. Stop being dumb. Stop being dumb. Yeah, they're just not made to be in here, man.
Jacked up and good to go.
Oh my God! Oh my God! There's so many!
Your warriors have engaged the
For
enemy.
Adun.
Give me something to shoot.
Just keep shooting, guys!
Your will? For
Give me
Adun.
something to shoot.
Oh yay! We found him.
Greetings, Dark One. I have come to bring you home.
Greetings to you, mighty Tazadar. I knew that you would not forsake us. For in the time that you have spent with us, you have learned to value our ways and our methods. You have learned to channel our dark power, as well as that of your masters. And thus you alone have found completeness beyond the scope of the Gala. But I fear that the Conclave in its pride could never bring itself to welcome outcasts such as we.
Outcasts though you may be, it is your vision and courage that may yet save our homeworld from the swarm. I beg of you, Zeratul, return with us to Ire. Though they are petty and have in ignorance cursed your kind for generations, help me save our people.
Since our banishment long ago, we have never failed in our responsibility to Ire. Though it shall cause us great pain to see our homeland once more, we shall return with you, Tazadar. We will do what we can.
Hooray! Alright, we're gonna pause here. We'll pick up the Protoss campaign in our next episode. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video.